which is called Writing on Wednesdays. And I do Writing on Wednesdays to give you practical tips on speaking and writing. And today is Let's Talk Book Covers. Now, we've all heard the expression, don't judge a book by its cover, and yet people do, because people are human. People do judge things. The quote is actually referring to not judging other people, but it also can apply to judging a book cover. And we do look at book covers, we do judge book covers, and they can help us to make a decision whether to buy it or to keep on looking at the book and deciding to go ahead and buy it or not buy it. It gives you a quick judgment and assumption about the book. There is an entire science about colors and colors for book covers, and you can Google about that and do research on that. But I wanted to show you some covers today, and then I wanted to share some resources with you where you can find images for your covers, your book covers. And these can apply to a Kindle ebook cover or a regular print book. So I do have some of my books in print, and this was my very first book, Walking with God. It is on prayer, and I love this book. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the ocean and the beach. It is my place, a piece of refilling. So I got a picture off of Lightstock of a woman walking on the beach, and I just think it's a beautiful cover. I had someone design that for me, and also the back is very nice too. This is in a glossy cover. I like the glossy. Some people like the matte where it's not glossy. This is my memoir, Promises in the Dark, One Woman's Search for Authentic Love. And I love this cover. It perfectly conveys my story. You can see darkness over here and the light over here, and that is what God did for me in my life. Jesus Christ saved me, and He took me out of darkness. So I have my graphic designer, Christine Dupree, do the cover for this. She is amazing. I now use a different one, but she did this one. I wanted to make sure this was beautifully done, and it is beautiful inside and out. You can see where she put the pearl in there and my picture. She just did a gorgeous job, and also on the spine. When someone's doing a graphic design for a print book, you want to make sure the spine looks nice at all. It's kind of hard to do this on here, balancing it, but beautiful picture. I almost always get my pictures at iStock. Buy them on there. They're anywhere from $12 to $33. I'm going to be sharing more places where you can get your images for your covers. I got this cover also at iStock, the Gypsy Boho Girl, for my book, How to Write Your Book Fast, Making Your Writing Dreams Come True. And my graphic designer at Fiverr, Angie, did this one. She does almost all of my books now. She is amazing. Her name on there, her handle is called Pro underline ebook covers, and I can share that link with you. But she also did the back with my picture and the description and my author bio. This is another one of my books. I got the image at iStock. I love stained glass windows. It's stained glass and marriage, and this shares about my marriage struggles with Ray, and it also compares marriage to the art of stained glass, which is becoming a lost art, but a fascinating art. And I love stained glass windows. They're so beautiful. They tell a story, usually about Jesus, His disciples, and other things in history. And great job on the back too. So that is again by Angie at Fiverr, Pro underline ebook covers. Now these are some other covers by my author friends. This is Dana R. Curry. She had Christine Dupree design that. Beautiful job. I'm not sure where she got the picture, but you can just see samples of different covers. Notice the pretty font. The fonts can make a difference on your cover also. You want it to be readable so that if they see it on Amazon or somewhere online and the picture is much smaller, like a thumbnail view, they'll be able to read it. You want it to pop. You want it to be readable and to stand out. And let's see, another one of Dana's books is her book Sacred Wandering. She got a picture of the forest. You see that font, really, that darker font stands out against that white. It really makes it stand out. And also the white font on the green of the forest really stands out. And then on the back, She's got her picture, her bio, and the description of the book. That is Sacred Wandering. Dana's books are also on Amazon. And this one is my friend Elizabeth Zacharias. She got a beautiful picture with a stream, a river, and then she got the yellow font on there, makes it stand out. But the main thing is the image. You want to get a very beautiful image, and it needs to be an image that you like or love. You don't want to have an image on there that you don't like. This is your book. So this is a back of Elizabeth's book where she's got her picture, her headshot picture, and you can see the white stands out also against the colors on the back. But that yellow against that green really looks pretty. The image itself is gorgeous, and it's a great book as well, Created to Rest, about resting in the Lord. And another idea is you can take a picture yourself. This is my friend Judy Levine's picture, Pursuit of Heaven. That's on Amazon too, I believe. But she just took a beautiful picture in Alaska where she lived, and there's a car on the road at the very end. It's hard to see because it's small, but just a gorgeous picture. Now, if you take an actual photograph, if you take a picture of something and use that as an image for your cover, you want to make sure it's sharp and clear. You don't want a blurry picture on your book cover. You want it to be sharp and clear. And then she too has her picture on the back and her bio, the description. But I just love that picture of Alaska, the Alaskan snowy mountains, for her book. So that's an option for you too. Then my friend Doreen Penner, she's a heart woman like me. She loves hearts and she loves delving into the heart with clients. She put a heart and that beautiful blue color, aqua, sky blue, whatever color you want to call that, on her book cover. And that's Living Authentic Faith by Doreen Penner. It's a women's devotional book. She's got her picture on the back also in her bio. So you can see different samples of those covers. And I just wanted to share a few places where you can get images for your book covers that are royalty-free images. Istock, that's a place I buy the most of my images. Almost all of my book covers have come from Istock. I think all of them. Usually $12 to $33 an image. Pixabay, and you want to make sure it's royalty-free and that you have permission from the photographer or the artist to use it. Pixabay, Lightstock, these are mostly for a price, but they're usually in the $12 to $33 range. Unsplash has some free images you can use, but again, make sure it's not just editorial use. You need to make sure you have permission to use it for your book cover for commercial use. Canva, stockvault.net, Reshot, Dreamstime, which is about $10 an image. And some of these, like iStock, you can buy credits or packages for a higher price, and then you can have more images. Flickr, you can also do things like buy paintings off of Etsy or eBay. Offer to pay them. Ask them if you can use their painting for your book cover for commercial use, and then offer to pay them an additional price for using their painting. Art.com, where you can buy paintings. Now, I haven't used any of those. I've always bought mine from iStock. But if you have someone in your family that's an amazing artist, and this is an idea I thought of today, our daughter Leah is an amazing graphic designer and artist. She did design my children's book cover, Nat and Jax, which is on Amazon. It's so cute. I love that little book. But you can ask someone in your family to draw art and use that as the art cover, the book cover. Just make sure it's clear and it's good, a good image. And then, be sure to keep up with current trends, because books have trends. And, some years they've used people on the covers more. You've probably seen a lot of those pictures where a woman's out in a field with her face up in the sun. Those have been popular book covers. Now, I think a lot of geometric shapes and less book covers that have people in them, and more shapes and contemporary art, I think, is trending. You can Google trends on book covers, but those are some ideas for you too. And I want to close out today about book covers with Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. So I hope that you're working on your books and on your speaking presentations. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. I'll also be posting this on YouTube, so you can put your comments in the YouTube section, in the comments section over at YouTube. So this is Beth Jones at bethjones.net. I've gotten a couple of new books on Amazon recently, nonfiction, so you can check those out at my Amazon author page at amazon.com/author/Betham Jones. Also go to my website at bethjones.net, sign up for my email list at my website at the top of the page on the right hand side, and you'll be first to hear about any new books I have, any speak events. I recently had a radio interview on women of grace in the marketplace, and you can check back here on Wednesdays for my Writing on Wednesdays, where I give you practical tips for speaking and writing. I was late today because I was actually Zooming with my Canadian friend Doreen today. We like to pray for each other and bounce business ideas off of each other and just chat. So she's my heart friend. So hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. I will talk to you later.